Hey everyone, we're back again here on the Inky channel. We are going to do another reaction, of course. I hope you've all been having a great week. We are going to look at today, this is a new one. I've just going in blind like I like to do, and we'll just watch it for the first time together forever. It's called Fearsome Top 5. That's the channel. So go over. I'm going to subscribe just now. I've got them here. I'm going to, of course, give them a like. Do give them a comment, give them a follow. We'll see what we think of them as well, you know, maybe before we decide, let's see what we think of them. I'll link them down below. But this video that they've got here is from 5 months ago, and it's called Top 8 Scary Ghost Videos That Are Profoundly Unsettling. And it seems like, I glanced sort of the top couple of comments, and it seems like this could be a good one. Let's see how creeped out we get. Now, I did get a bit creeped out last night, about 4 in the morning. I heard like a scuffling and then like a bang. It freaked me out. I got up and everything. I had to go back to bed, have the lights on, put the telly back on. I was all freaked out. So we'll see how I get on watching something horror related tonight now. It's probably a great idea, isn't it? Yeah. Let's just jump in and see what we're going to see when we're going to see. Yay, here we are, back in our box. Back in our box, box of life, of reactions. We're starting with a burning flame, with a burning flame. Burning ring of fire. Got some new fans. I was just checking fans in my computer, in the PC. Oh, they look beautiful. I'm going to have to do a PC thing on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, it's linked along with my Twitch. But anyway, we're here to react to this. Let's see what our little flickering candle has to say, shall we? Yes. Fearsome.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Today's about to get a whole lot creepier as we take a look at 8 scary ghost videos. Number 1. A woman named Madison on TikTok is a young mom that often posts videos of her daily...
Oh, Madison, that's a good name for this theme. I just played a horror game called Madison over on Twitch. Has anyone else ever played it? I also played Visage, which was horrifying. Both really, really good games. But this is the Madison we're speaking about today, all right?
life and adorable baby. But mixed within her catalog of videos are eerie stories of the haunting she's dealt with throughout her life. According to Madison, there's been a dark presence around her for as long as she can remember. When she was a child, she would sometimes talk to someone in her closet. And when asked by her mom who she was talking to, she would simply reply, "The little girl." Now, years later, this activity seems to be getting more intense. Late one night, Madison could have sworn she heard whispers coming from her kitchen. She quickly pulled out her phone to document the encounter, and this is what happened next.
It's late, and I'm hearing voices in the kitchen. It's just me in here.
Oh, for God's sake.
Sounds like something's banging over by the washer.
Soon after hearing something move in the kitchen, a faint whimper can be heard, followed by the unsettling sound of disembodied footsteps. These chilling footsteps sounded like they were headed directly towards her, sending her stumbling back in fear.
Oh, no. I heard both of those. Did you guys?
This encounter, Madison realized that she may have caught the spirit these footsteps belonged to a few years back. After hearing noises coming from her mother's room, she decided to set up her phone to record to see what it might catch. But when she later rewatched the footage, a chill crept down her spine.
What the?
In the dark bedroom, a black figure emerged on the left, then somehow floated upwards out of view. This unsettling figure moved in a way that doesn't seem possible for a person, and its pitch black color gives me a feeling that whatever it is, it's not exactly friendly.
Very gothic and elegant.
Madison has yet to debunk this video, so now it's just a chilling reminder of the dark entity that's been following her for years. Number 2.
2.
A TikTok user mysteriously known as somebody on the internet recently shared a video that quickly caught my eye. I'm sure you're all well aware of the countless reports of strange things seen in the sky lately.
Oh,
Bizarre
hell yeah. You guys following all of that? You got to keep up. You got to be on the George Knapp and the Jeremy Corbell.
Objects that look like nothing from this world. Well, according to this TikTok user, the camera outside of their aunt's house managed to catch compelling proof of these otherworldly lights.
Whole new world. Fantastic point of view. Those look amazing though. How cool. Oi.
At 7:38
That's about
p.m., 2 balls of light mysteriously appeared in the night sky.
That
These
freaked me
glowing
out.
orbs quickly glided to the left, one seeming to follow the other. And as they moved, an illuminated trail appeared behind them. These unknown objects didn't make a sound and don't look like any normal aircraft. So could these unusual lights possibly be alien? You decide.
Well, I might be skeptic on ghosts and hauntings and things, but I certainly believe there is other life out there. I am a UFO, UAP believer. I mean, it's out there. It's the truth. But I always was prior to it all, like coming out in the public and everything and going to Congress, everything that's going on right now. But yeah, are you guys into all that stuff? If you're not, you should. You should. There's a lot of interesting stories, a lot of whistleblowers coming forward. It's scary, but it's good and it's crazy.
3. TikTok user Petite Bourgeoisie is an account run by a woman that often shares glimpses into her life for her 86,000 followers. And back in 2021, she uploaded a haunting clip captured by the baby monitor in her daughter's room of something that she couldn't explain.
It's a toy. I was waiting for an arm or a hand or something then. Oh, if a head pops out. Oh, it's carrying on. Is it a little car, is it? Oh no, that's just the mum coming in. Oh no, you won't want to see that on your kid's flipping camera. Oh dear.
As her daughter laid in her crib, the room was still and quiet, when suddenly a toy car mysteriously rolled out into the open from underneath the crib. Then a few moments later, this car appeared to get pushed across the room. This small vehicle went from being completely motionless to suddenly launching to the right. This TikTok user witnessed everything on the camera and quickly rushed into the room to find an explanation. She checked under the crib and looked around, but was unable to find anyone or anything that could have caused this. She soon followed this up by posting a video of the toy car in question.
C'est pas une auto téléguidée, comme vous pouvez voir. C'est pas une auto à crank non plus.
So it has a battery
Despite taking
compartment.
batteries, the wheels on this car are not electric, and it doesn't have the ability to move on its own. The only way it can roll forward
Yeah,
is
it
if
is.
someone physically pushed it. So could it be that a ghostly presence got so bored that it resorted to playing with a toy car?
Sorry, adverts there. Or they have a cat that was under there that she failed to mention. Or there could have been, potentially there was room under there for someone on the other side of the room, not behind the camera, at the back of the crib, to just put their hand under and go pff, and just knock the car out now. Maybe. Creepy nonetheless, though. I don't like, I don't know, I don't know, the whole cameras around the house and in the kids' rooms. I would never film my house at night. I just feel like I'd rather not know, you know? Would you want to film if like you felt like something creepy was going on? Would you want to see anything? Because I really don't. It would ruin where I live. I wouldn't be able to sleep anymore.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Paranormal investigators Elliot and Joe from the Ghost Theory YouTube channel set out to investigate an abandoned house located somewhere in the UK. This deteriorating home has been forgotten and left to decay with some of the family's possessions left inside. Eager to see what they might catch, the guys had a very lighthearted attitude after finding a way in.
I mean, the seats as well. I thought the seats looked more like the 60s than it does.
It's weird, isn't it? What's in here? Airing cupboard.
Like,
That stinks.
and even the curtains are very 60s, but
It's just a house full of things from different eras.
yeah.
It's really odd. It's like things they were living in the 90s, but their belongings were from the 60s.
Yeah.
What are these? Obviously, they've been put there by explorers.
They are potions.
I don't think they are. I think that's an egg cup.
I think you should drink one and see what happens.
Have a drink an egg cup.
Drink an egg cup.
We might have to check out these guys. I'm not sure if I've seen Caspar react to these guys before. This is quite enjoyable. I like this
They
concept.
continued to explore the house when they started hearing noises that let them know that they were not alone.
I don't understand.
Why are there...
That was weird. I can know there's an aeroplane, but it sounds like something just got dragged in. What?
I think someone's there.
Thinks that someone's there.
We're not exactly quiet, are we? It doesn't matter.
I suppose.
There's not. It sounded like something got dragged inside.
Did it?
Like that.
The duo then pulled out a few devices and began trying to make contact with any spirits that may be nearby. But besides a few minor spikes, no major evidence was caught. After several hours of investigating, the pair ultimately decided to wrap things up and call it a night. But feeling like they had unfinished business, weeks later they made the decision to return. But the energy in the house was now dramatically different.
Ooh,
Hello?
maximum earphones.
Yeah, someone's living here. Someone's got to be living here. Because we've moved that table back. That was out the way.
It's coming. Not the banging noises, that's what I had last night. That's what I had last night.
They're not living here as they're supposed to. If there's someone just staying here, we will leave you alone.
Yeah, you've got to factor in the point that there could be just people squatting in there or something.
Can you just say that you're here and we will go? We're just explorers.
Just explorers.
Yeah, can you take that then?
Yeah.
Because
I'm sorry, but I wish my career definition title was just explorer. That'd be sick.
just gonna. Hello, I'm just gonna open the curtain if there is someone in there. There's a fucking mattress there and everything.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
That's not right.
I can feel their fear,
Soon
man.
after entering the house, the guys could tell that things had been moved, and there were sounds coming from around them that they couldn't explain. Their first thought was that someone else was inside one of the rooms, but as they cautiously looked further, they made a chilling discovery.
What?
Okay, there's no one here. There's no one.
The hell?
No, don't go in there.
What the f?
This is like a horror house out one of my horror games. Man, these guys are nuts. These guys are freaking.
How did that happen? There's no breeze. How did that happen?
How did what happen? This? I have no f***ing idea. I am so
From the
confused.
inside.
But I'm convinced there is no one here. I'm convinced there's no one here.
Elliot went on to set up a couple baby monitors, but little
Ugh,
did
not
he
the baby
know that
monitors.
something would soon come through.
There's silent tonight, so it's great.
What? There's someone outside. I definitely heard someone outside.
I heard that.
Joe couldn't ignore these faint sounds coming from somewhere nearby. Now on high alert, he was almost positive that another person was lurking around the property. Suspicious that someone was outside messing with them, he went on to set up a camera facing out a window. But things only got weirder.
It's now been a couple of hours, and now I've just heard someone outside. There's someone out there. There has to be someone out there.
I need to put my light on.
And they want to come back in because they want to go to sleep or something.
Oh, mate, then you'd be worried about leaving, wouldn't you? Because it's like, what if they're waiting out there for us? Oh, no.
Not there. Unless it's not.
Unless it's paranormal.
Well, what I'm going to do is leave this here while we go back in there a second.
I'm just going to get the stuff to pack up.
Yeah.
Joe,
Mm.
did you hear that?
No.
Someone's just tried to come through the door.
Oh, no. What?
Someone's just tried to come through the door at the other end. The lights just went. Seriously.
With a clear view outside of the house, Elliot and Joe were confident that they would catch whoever was causing these sounds. But this confidence soon turned into fear after hearing this.
I heard that. There is low bass knocking coming that way. I can hear that. Do you want us to leave?
Yeah, okay.
Get out. Personal paranormal man, forget that. Forget it.
Hello?
They're so brave.
We're just urban explorers.
It's a person that don't want to talk.
Yeah, that's f***ed up. Don't like that at all.
Tell me that's paranormal.
It's paranormal. Like,
Do you know that's made me jump, but it's also made me like, okay, there's just someone huffing about then. Do you know what I mean? You just, okay, now what
yeah,
then?
yeah.
I've got a fucking camera down there. I'll see him.
Panic time.
Wait, no, you think it's somebody pissing around?
There's no fucking way that they can go stood there punching that.
Yeah, I think it's like the stress of like, well, is this like, are we getting some paranormal footage or are we just making someone angry because they want to get in, they don't want to talk to us? Is it just going to get more and more awkward? Do we just leave, or is this good footage? It's definitely good footage for the channel, so I'm glad they're sticking around a bit longer.
If there's someone there, they're still there because you would hear them walking away. Look, there's actually a gap as well.
Oh, they
There
can
is.
see us.
There's a shadow. No, it is a gap.
There's a gap.
Look, hang on. Let me turn my light off. Turn this back onto colour.
Oh yeah, you can see us.
Yeah.
Mm.
Listening to us as well and just...
Hmm.
Wait,
There's someone out there fucking around with us.
knows what we're doing and...
It makes me
Yeah.
annoyed now. I get irritated.
Getting more annoyed thinking that they were getting pranked, Joe decided to take a closer look. But this is when things got incredibly strange.
Yeah.
Stressing me out, this
Hello?
place.
Do you see them?
No.
Wherever you are, you'd better pack it in right now. That'd be me.
I need to go and have a look around
Not
the building.
funny.
Which
Go and
doesn't
investigate.
really feel safe to me. If it was someone f***ing around.
I don't feel that it's safe if it's someone being silly at all.
If it's you, if there is a spirit, and it's you making these sounds, can you do it inside the building? I asked you before if you want us to...
That was a click.
The double camera. Mate. I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm expecting something to peek through. Oh my
There's
god.
literally no one in there.
It's stressing me out. It's stressing me out.
There is no one out here, Joe.
Elliot then bravely ventured outside to scope out around the house. But while alone in the darkness, something sent a chill down Joe's spine.
I accidentally stopped recording there.
Oh. Man alive, was that door slamming shut? Oh. I thought that was him swearing. Oh my gosh.
Holy shit. Elliot.
Or what?
Right. No. What did you just...
There's no one here.
Either I'm coming back out or you're coming back in because something is f***ing slammed in the kitchen while you were outside.
I'm coming back in
Mate
because
slammed alright.
I'm so jumpy now.
there's no one out here. I've just gone around the entire...
I've just accidentally stopped recording because myself.
They need to be careful. I'm worried about them. Him going and splitting up like that and him going out on his own where there could be people out there with bad intentions. I'm worried about these guys. I need to be very careful.
So much. Why am I not even recording in this?
Something isn't quite right about
No, right.
this.
No. It sounded like someone just smacked one of these doors. A door here or a cupboard in there. I've no f***ing idea.
But I was walking around.
So something's just smacked something while you're outside?
Another ghostly knock scared Joe enough to make him accidentally stop the recording, and Elliot confirmed that there was absolutely no one outside of the house. So who or what was causing these unsettling sounds? Number 5.
Ooh, number 5. That was a good one. I might have to check out those guys' channel. I'm sure I've seen them elsewhere before. They do good exploring. They go to cool places. So, number 5 though.
A user named Northic turned to Reddit in search for answers after something peculiar was caught on camera at his restaurant. According to this user, the building was built in the 1700s and unsettling things often happen inside. In the dark basement beneath the restaurant, the sound of someone crying is sometimes heard. Also in the basement is a strange tunnel that goes off into the darkness. No one knows where it ends up, and the landlord specifically told them to stay clear of the tunnel. One day in the restaurant, the manager arrived early to get things set up. But as he prepared the tables, something unnerving happened directly in front of him.
Oh, it's still moving. I thought it was at first.
After placing a candle holder on the table, it soon began to move. move. It traveled a few inches before stopping completely, then mysteriously slid to the end of the table. The manager at the time couldn't believe what he just witnessed, and he firmly believes that this was caused by something paranormal. Now, I'm all for dinner and a show, but when ghosts get involved, I'll just find somewhere else to eat.
He did look genuinely confused, didn't he, that guy? I could buy that, to be fair, but are we sure it wasn't just a slanty table?
This next video was posted by a Reddit user that goes by Boo Society.
Cute.
A few years back, the woman behind this account was with her husband and 6-year-old child, waiting to go to dinner. To kill some time, they decided to explore a cemetery that was near the restaurant. She began recording a video on her phone of the dozens of old tombstones around her. But when she later watched this back, she heard something that made her hair stand on end.
Wow.
Right beside you, that's what it said.
These look like straight out of like Spirit Halloween.
I know. I know. Wow, look at that one back there. With the rocks around it. That's nuts. It looks like almost like a wooden...
As she walked through the cemetery, a low ghostly voice was caught. This chilling voice sounded like it came from right next to her, and sounds like it's saying, "I'm right beside you."
Wow.
There it is, there it is, there it is.
That's really neat.
While walking around with her family, no one heard this voice at the time. But upon playback, there's undoubtedly someone or something whispering close to the camera. So could this have been the voice of someone that's buried in that cemetery? Let me know what you think.
Oh, jeez, I'm not keen on that one. Number 7.
7.
We're coming in hot.
A man named George has a TikTok account with a few videos posted. One of these videos being of a strange encounter he had. One night, while sitting at a large table with his family, the chair he was sitting in was suddenly pulled back. This caught him off guard and immediately creeped him out. And lucky for us, it was caught on camera.
Ooh.
Don't pull my chair. Someone pulled Jordan's chair back and you almost fell. I won't pull my chair. That wasn't you, Jordan? No, someone's there to pull my chair back. I'm like, what the hell? Did you worry? No. That was weird. Yeah, I saw that.
As he sat there, his chair
Watch him again.
mysteriously moved back and turned to the side. George didn't do this, and there was no one behind him that could have pulled it. He immediately began asking everyone who pulled my chair, but
I'd be inclined to say that he just faked that one. You could just use your leg and just push yourself back into the side a bit from the table. Like, of course you could. But it does seem like it just happens to be a webcam, just maybe a regular computer that's just recording them. But who left it on record? You know, I have questions about you, Mr. Slidey Chair. All right? I'm side-eyeing you, friend.
besides laughing at him, no one had an explanation. Number 8.
I just muted to take a drink, never mind. But on to number 8. This is the final one, I think. It's quite a lengthy one by the looks of it at the end of the video here. Let's fucking go.
Paranormal investigators Jeff and Mark from the Ghost Tech Paranormal YouTube channel set out to investigate a place known as the Old Mill House. Built in 1779, this old home has seen its fair share of paranormal activity. Over the years, there's been countless reports of disembodied voices, unexplained noises, shadow figures, and even the apparition of a man that was seen walking through a closed door
Oh,
to
don't
the
like
windmill.
him, don't like him.
While setting up for the investigation, Jeff and Mark found themselves upstairs when they heard something peculiar.
Is there anyone there? Can you say hello? Or maybe do something to let us know that you're listening? downstairs.
It's come up the staircase. A noise.
I just heard walking.
Oh.
The very next night, after setting up their cameras and several devices, Jeff conducted an EVP session alone in his room. And when he played back the audio, he heard something that caught him off guard.
So if you can hear my voice, can you tell me your name, please? And speak into this device here, so I can play it back and hear what you have to say. So could you do that now for me, please? Are you here? Can you hear me? There's a voice.
What did it say?
That is a voice.
What did it say?
This recorder.
What did it say, sir?
The hell is that? Some movement from outside.
You can get me sitting on my own in a house like this. Skeptical, but skeptical as I want to be. You just wouldn't. I get freaked very easily.
I receive a response saying, I am dead. Is this Philip Green? And then there is movement from within the hallway outside. Mark is on the other side of the building, so who else is here with me? I check the hallway, but no one is there.
That was very specific.
Are you here? Can you hear me? There's a voice.
Okay.
That is a voice on this recorder.
The guys then headed to the main dining area to attempt to make further contact.
Let's do
But
it.
This is where things took a terrifying turn.
So, if there's anybody around, could you make yourself known, please? Who is the main spirit or spirits that come back here? What's that weird noise?
It's the REM pod here on the table.
Oh, look.
It's one of the machines, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Thank you. Can you try and touch it more, please? That's brilliant. Thank you. Now this may sound a bit crazy, but would you be able to touch one of us? My friend Jeff in front with the camera, or me sat here?
What? They got Jeff.
What was that?
They got Jeff right in the head.
What the f was that that just flew into the kitchen?
I've been hit on the head with something.
Jesus. Whoa, look, Jeff, quick, get it.
Oh my gosh, a flipping advert again. Sorry guys, weird cut there. Jeff has just been knocked to the floor, been whacked in the head with something. Yelling at Jeff to get up and be doing things here and back off of Jeff. He's having a rough night. It's all happening to Jeff, if you'll notice. This guy's getting none of it. Justice for Jeff.
You just did that, and what did you throw? Mate, that's just took a different turn, that has. What in hell was that hit you on the head?
I don't know.
It sounded like one of those stones out of that game over there.
It's just something, I don't know, something hard hit
where?
me somewhere around here.
I mean, I can't see in the night vision whether you've got
I want to see a mark.
mark on your head or not.
I felt it bounce. It sort of hit me somewhere here on the forehead, and I heard it go past me into the kitchen, whatever it was.
Go find
That
it.
is really strange, because up until now, everything has been nice. So we haven't felt threatened in
Has
any
it?
way in this house, and that seems to me like it's negative.
A little bit negative, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Right, hold on, just
When they start launching things at your
We
head.
need to see what that was. Yeah, there's a little sort of graze on your head there. Now, this ain't going to pick it up very good, but
We've got a little mark there. All right. Points for the little mark.
there's a spot on your head there where some of us have bounced off. There it is. It's one of those stones I told you.
Ah, we found the culprit.
In a dark turn of events, after Mark asked if a spirit could touch them, a small stone was thrown directly at Jeff.
Oh, bless
This
him.
bone-chilling moment completely changed the vibe in the room, now making it seem as if there was a negative energy that didn't want them there. Following this event, they soon wrapped up the investigation, but little did they know that wouldn't be the last thing they caught.
Ooh.
So at every location that we go to, I usually take between 200-300 photos of the location. The reason for that being is when we do our history, we can show you the pictures of the place, what's gone on there, and we use all those pictures as an intro. So whilst I was walking around this mill house, I was just taking hundreds and hundreds of pictures, and that door in the kitchen behind me, I didn't notice at the time, but there are two photographs. The first one sort of seems to show something maybe coming upwards or coming forwards, and then the second picture shows a full-blown shadow
I don't like that
figure
one.
standing right behind the door.
I don't like that one.
We tried
Shadow
to debunk
man.
it. Mark got me to stand behind the door, and you can clearly see the colouring of my skin, part of my glasses. You can see it's just a normal person standing there. But whatever this was, it was completely black. There's no features, no nothing. And that was in broad daylight.
It is ominous. It is. You could put yourself in a black coat or jacket and like a ski mask,
Captured in one of the
something over
hundreds
your
of
head though, and
photos
do that,
Jeff
couldn't you?
took was a terrifying dark figure, which at the time appeared to be watching him. Considering what happened during the investigation,
It's had enough of Jeff. It just hates Jeff.
this unnerving black figure may be the culprit that threw the rock. Let this be a warning that there's malevolent spirits out there that are capable of hurting you. And this one is a big fat meanie that likes to throw rocks.
I was going to call him a meanie too. Big fat meanie. Not wrong. Well, that was a good time, I think, everybody. I enjoyed that one. Oh, what are we saying? We've got another channel, compilation channel to throw into our catalogue, into our mix. Oh, yeah. Fearsome Top 5. Be sure to go and follow them. Check out all of their content. I'll definitely be delving into more of it, so you can always come back here to check out more as and when I upload it. But I do 2 scary, creepy reacts every week. We're very much into ghosts at the moment. May start venturing into the world of UFOs, maybe aliens soon. Any other subjects that I just find that I think are going to be interesting to talk about, I think that's what we're going to focus on this channel here. And that's pretty much it. Thank you if you've watched to the end. I love you and appreciate you so much. Please be sure to give me a like, sub if you want, dislike, whatever. Leave us a comment. Let me know what you thought. And I will see you in my next video very soon. Take care now.